Hello everybody and welcome to the very first video on my channel, and what it's going to be is a prediction video. I know, original, right? I'm going to be predicting this weekend's Premier League results, and but with a slight twist, I like to think. Basically, for every score, individual score per team that I get wrong, however many goals I am out by, will be £1 donated to a random charity. I will be reviewing the scores of the weekend next week, and we will see how wrong I am and how much needs to be donated to charity, really. So I think it's a really fun and great idea, and will be donated to charity as well, so it cannot go wrong at all. So very quickly we're going to go through my predictions and why I have these predictions, because I'll be honest, I'm usually miles off, which is good, because if I'm miles off, more money goes to charity, so there should be no complaints at all. We're going to start up in the top left here with the early kickoff, West Ham versus Newcastle. I've got this down as a West Ham 2-0 win, my prediction. Newcastle are on the back of three back-to-back wins. West Ham are coming off of a draw, but Newcastle have also lost Kieran Trippier through injury, which I think is going to be a massive miss. And yeah, I've got West Ham 2-0 win. That's my prediction. We'll see what comes. We'll see what happens in the early kickoff. Now on to the 3 o'clock kickoffs. We'll go to Arsenal Brentford. I've gone for another 2-0 win. Arsenal off the back of a win. Brentford not in the best form at all. 4 losses out of their last 5 games. Currently sitting in 14th in the table, and yeah, I know Arsenal had the hiccup on the opening day against Brentford, but at home I don't see anything other than an Arsenal win. I've gone 2-0. Brighton Burnley, I think this might be a boring game. I've gone 1-1, the first draw that I'm predicting. Brighton, I'm a big fan of Brighton, big fan of Graham Potter. Burnley, I like the new striker Weghorst that they brought in, Weghorn even. But yeah, I'm saying 1-1. Brighton, 1 win out of the last 5. Burnley, no wins out of the last 5. So I'm predicting 1-1. We'll go over to Liverpool Norwich. I think it's going to be a familiar story when Liverpool play Norwich. I've gone for 4-0. Liverpool obviously second in the league, 4 wins out of their last 5, pushing to try and get as close to City at the top as possible. And Norwich in the relegation zone, 2 wins out of the last 5, but also 2 losses in there off the back of 1 loss in their last game as well. And usually when Liverpool play Norwich, it's an absolute hammering. So I've gone 4-0. Southampton versus Everton. I'm going for a Southampton win. I think Frank Lampard has had an impact on Everton, obviously. I think Everton will score, and I think Southampton will score more. I've gone 3-2. Southampton 2 wins out of their last 5, Everton with 1 win out of their last 5, which was the last game that they played, but I think Southampton will just pip them. Aston Villa versus Watford. I've gone 2-0 Aston Villa. Watford, obviously they'd like to do their I was going to say annual manager refresh, but it's every few months really, isn't it? No wins in their last 5, and I'm a big fan of Steven Gerrard as a manager, which does hurt me because I'm a Man United fan. But I rate Gerrard as a manager, and yeah, I think Villa should get the win there at Villa Park. I've gone for 2-0. The final 3 o'clock kickoff of the weekend is Crystal Palace versus Chelsea. I see nothing other than a Chelsea win here. Crystal Palace are 13th in the table, no wins in their last 5. Chelsea, just the 1 win in their last 5, but I've got them down as a 3-1 victory for this game, and I'd be surprised if Chelsea don't come away with all 3 points. Now, quite possibly the biggest game of the weekend, City versus Tottenham, should be a great game. It was a great game, was it earlier on in the season, or was it last season I'm thinking of? Either way, I'm going for 2-1 to Manchester City. Usually there's more goals, but I think Tottenham under Conte might be a bit more conservative, but I still see them losing and shipping 2 goals. Spurs are off the back of 3 losses in a row, which isn't the best, is it? So they could arguably, or could quite easily, ship more goals. But I've gone 2-1 to Manchester City. Moving on to Sunday's fixtures, Leeds versus Manchester United. United are in a bit of a sticky patch when it comes to scoring recently. I think defending, they've definitely improved under Rangnick. You see the amount of chances that are conceded, the expected XG conceded against is much lower than it was under Solskjaer. So I've got Leeds scoring 1, and I think United, optimistically, are going to put quite a few past Leeds. I've gone 4-1 Manchester United, probably more in hope than realism. But United have hammered Leeds before, so why not again on Sunday? The final game that we will be predicting of match day 26, as you see at the top, is Wolves versus Leicester City. I've gone for a high scoring draw. I've gone for 2-2. Wolves are a funny one because on their day they could beat anyone. But I just don't know when their day is really. I have just seen them, they're sitting in 7th, which it's higher than I thought they were. Bruno Lage seems to be a very good manager for them. Obviously taking over from where Nuno left them at the end of last season. Leicester City, again, similar to Wolves really. On their day they can beat anyone, but I think Brendan Rodgers is a serial bottler. And yeah, I'm saying 2-2 to round the weekend off. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. Tell me how wrong I am, because undoubtedly your football knowledge is quite possibly better than mine. And yeah, we will review these scores over the weekend. We will see how wrong I am and how much money is going to be going to a wonderful cause. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and drop a like if you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next week when we're reviewing the scores. Thank you very much. Cheers, bye.